smash hit. Check it out. It's a smash hit. Check it out. Check it out. It's a smash hit. Check it out.
Hello. Hello guys. Hi. Hello to everyone who's here. Hello. I'm back from the dead. Hello everyone. I'm doing okay. I'm pretty much feeling the same. But hello everyone. Back from the dead. Yeah, I came back from getting the milk, guys. I'm drawing my OC Atlas over there, but we can draw and talk at the same time. But so I feel like it's very I feel like I have to be a little open at this in this stream about my health here because yeah, as everyone saw in the communities tab, I ain't been around your channels in 2 years. Aw, hey, it's okay. But during my well, ER visit, I was admitted to the hospital for like a solid 24 hours. Okay, a solid 24 hours. And well, my health hasn't been doing too well in quite a long time now. For 7 months at least. It's progressively making my limbs weaker to the point that the nerve system in both my arms, they don't react. You know the little hammer test where they like bonk your nerves? Yeah, that it doesn't, my arms do not react to it whatsoever, and they're confused about that. And yeah, the ER is great. I'm doing okay. But after a while of like tests and stuff, they decided to discharge me because the MRI machine. I also got an MRI scan, and that was crazy being in there. Okay. But the lady was really nice, and she gave me headphones because I told her about my sensory issues with loud noises. She gave me headphones and started playing Mitsuki for me. Yeah. So that was really fun. I will say that because Mitsuki was there. But my limbs are progressively getting weaker. If you notice me pausing during my artwork, that's me taking a break because my hand feels like it can give out at any moment. It has done it before. And my legs as well, even with a walking stick. It feels like it's getting weaker and weaker, and to the point that I can't leave anywhere without taking multiple breaks. Like, I could walk down to my nearest grocery store and I would take 5 breaks sitting on the side, okay? Because that's how easily tired I've been getting. And it's just been one hell of an annoying time, you know? And yeah, here I am. Hey Aries, hi, welcome. Talking about my health, and you know what? Let me give you guys how it all started, okay? Let me give you guys the whole rundown of how it all happened and has been happening for 7 months. So, it was just a random day in November, okay? A random ass day in November. And I was doing my own little thing. I was recording, I was being normal, I was eating, and all of a sudden, I had, you know, the feeling of burps, right? The sensation when you're about to have a burp. I had that sensation. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna burp. No, a whole bunch of food came out of my mouth. And I was so confused about it. I was like, oh, maybe it's a one-off thing, but it kept doing it. And I was like, I'll give it a week. If it doesn't change in a week, I'll go to the hospital. And I gave it a week. It didn't change. So every time I had food, or like water, or anything like, literally any liquids, okay? It would come out immediately, and nothing has changed about it. Like, I could be, like, what's the time? There was a time where I was looking at a french fry, right? I think it was a Burger King french fry. And I was just inspecting it, because I inspect my food. Yeah, I waited a week, back when it first started. But, I inspected my food, and I was like, oh, yeah, because autism. I like inspecting my food before I eat it. And I ate it. And then a bit afterwards, it came back out looking the same. It has not touched anything. It was literally the same. And I was so confused. I was like, what? And there have been instances like that a lot, where I would look at something, I would inspect my food, eat it, and it looks the same coming back out. Like, it's a whole fry. It's still there. And I was like, what? This has not changed anything. What? So essentially that happened, and I went to the ER for the first time, which is like, I think you guys can see in my community tabs from when the first time I went to the emergency room for that. But then I got discharged 7 hours later because they didn't know what was going on, and I had a feeling that they didn't believe me, because they gave me anti-nausea pills, and let me tell you, that didn't work. I threw up immediately as soon as I got out of the hospital. Yeah, it was not digested at all. It was a whole piece of fry. Okay? Yeah, it wasn't digested. It looked the same. Literally, like, I looked at it like it was a rectangle, right? It came out looking exactly like it. And I was like, what? Yeah, so no one, after that, I was just like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to stay with this a little bit more, because personally, I don't like being in hospitals. I hate it, okay? I've been in hospitals my whole life. I do not want to be in there again. Yes, I did chew my food. Don't worry. You know how you stuff a whole bunch of fries in your mouth and you eat it? Yeah, I think that's what I did back when the fry incident happened. But, afterwards, my body started growing weaker to the point where, I couldn't get out of bed. I was stuck in bed for, like, a solid 30 minutes before I was able to even move out of said bed, you know? And it was like, let me tell you, Sila and a whole bunch of my other friends, they were there for that. Where I would be like, hey guys, I can't get out of bed, I'm actually stuck in here. And they would get concerned, and I was like, it's fine. If the doctors say it's nothing, then there's probably nothing. And then after a while more of like bugging me to go back to the hospital, because my legs got weaker, I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital again with Fantasy Audios. Yeah, they accompanied me, and they helped me out because I was in a wheelchair, and they gave me an IV fluid because I weighed really low. Like, I think when I was healthy, I was around like 55 kgs from what I remember. But ever since this happened, I've dropped down to around 43 kgs, which is like the most recent one I have. So yeah, I'm 43 kgs, guys. And so it's progressively dropping my weight even worse, and they had to give me an IV fluid thing just to get some sort of health. Just some sort of thing into my blood system, because like my blood was like very thick from what I was told, because I wasn't hydrated enough due to it, and that was one of the symptoms, dry mouth. I get so thirsty, that's why I've been chugging like lots of water in like recent days. So, yeah, I was stuck with a wheelchair and IV fluid, and they again didn't know what was happening, so they just gave me like Acidex and things to calm down my stomach acid. That didn't work because again, it was pills, and it was also liquid, so it came all back up intact. Like, I had a capsule, I'm telling you this. I had a capsule pill, and it did not digest. It did not change. It came out looking the same. And like, I know capsule pills, they're supposed to be like, oh yeah, like disintegrating your like stomach acid, but yeah, no, it didn't work, and I've kinda just been here. Limbo. And I'll tell you, this is not the worst of it all. Thank you. Yeah, thing is, it could be a liver problem. People have suggested that as well, because like, I had my blood test, and my folic acid in my liver was really bad. And so I've been taking folic acid pills, actually. So let me tell you the pills I have, okay? I have folic acid pills. I have ibuprofen and paracetamol for pain, because I've been getting chronic headaches. I got thiamine, which helps with my nerves. That's mainly it. And then I got Acidex and anti-nausea stuff as well to help me get through day to day. Yeah, a thyroid. That's what they were thinking about as well. Hi, Mark. But it wasn't. Like, all my blood tests came out clear, and my GP, they were like, hey, maybe it could be something else that could possibly link you, aka this disease that's from Thailand, because yes, I'm from Thailand, I speak Thai, I lived there for half my life. And so we tested it, and it was embarrassing because I had to shit in it, okay? I had to shit in this little pod. And it wasn't it. It came out negative for that, so I was like, oh, so it's not that. That is sad. How I've been feeling recently. Right now, I feel really sick, okay? I will admit to you right now, I feel very nauseous, okay? I feel like I could throw up, and like, if anyone has noticed in streams where I would just stop talking and stop moving, that was actually me actively throwing up, I will be honest there. Yeah, but so yeah, they sent me back home, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess they couldn't do anything again. So I stopped trying to go to the hospital, and I tried to go to my GP instead. And then the start of this month, not this month, start of this year, my GP, they sent a referral to gastroscopy. I can't say, is it? The thing where they shove a camera down your throat and see what the hell's going on. So, they referred me to that, so hopefully I will get that done. But in recent days, it has been months, I have not gotten it. I also had an ultrasound to see what was going on. Nothing was showing up on there. Yeah, I'm live and alive for now. I don't know. But, they're checking it out, and I was like, oh, there's nothing in your ultrasound. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that gives me hope, right? And, okay, an ultrasound is like the weirdest feeling in the world because the liquid is actually warm and I did not like it. But, so, the gastronomy thing, I can't even say it at this point. They have referred me for that recently, so hopefully that helps. And ever since like the whole GP thing, I was stuck in limbo. I was just like, I was just focusing on doing like ASMR, making content, while getting progressively worse. Okay, like I'll admit, like the most recent case happened last week, where I was doing my dishes and my legs gave out on me and I was clinging onto the sink so I wouldn't fall off. And then there was another time where I was trying to change into things and again my legs gave out on me and I fell down, but luckily my bed was there. There was also the time where I was so hyperfixated into drawing, I didn't rest my hand and it was too much for my hand to the point I had to give it like a 25-minute rest or something like that. And so yeah, that's why I'm taking a little break like right now. I'm giving my hand a little break here. But yeah, it's a mess, honestly. Yeah. So I'm sorry, not a professional, but do you think it's a mental health illness? That's what they're thinking for neurology, actually. That's what they're thinking, but I doubt so because it's not something I'm doing willingly. This is something that is happening unconsciously. Like, I'm not actively thinking about, like, throwing up everything. It's doing it by itself. It's a vomiting a side effect of a meds or the disease. It's not... It's got lupus. No. It's not a heart condition. My blood and my heart is fine. Yeah. Is vomiting a side effect of the meds? No. The vomiting started randomly on one day. It just happened. And I haven't told you all my symptoms yet, guys. Trust. But, so, ever since then, my health has been getting quite worse. And my body started shocking itself. It started stunning itself, okay? I don't know how to explain it. It's like a burst of shock through my entire body every 5 seconds. And on the worst days, it would be where it would fully stun me. So, it's like stun me to the point like I freeze and then I do what I was doing. And, it's a shithole when that happens because I talked about it. Yeah, so that happened and I was like, oh man, what the hell? And then that's when I realized, I was like, okay, I need to go back to a GP because this is happening almost every day to me, okay? Like, I'm waking up with headaches, I'm waking up with getting shocked. It's not adrenaline, I'll tell you that. I've had like adrenaline a lot in my life. This is not adrenaline. But yeah, so like there's been shocks and stuff. My body is like turning on itself a bit. I'm getting extremely tired, and the most recent cases have been... I do not feel pain. That's the worst part. I don't feel pain on my chest. I do not feel pain anywhere else other than my head. And, but yeah, the most recent cases, I've been feeling like sleepy spells. I think that's how I would say it. Cause, at random times, I'll feel extremely tired and I just go to sleep. Just like, on my desk or whatever. And, after a while, just wake up and be like, oh, okay, well, back to this, I guess. Cause my brain is going to sleep. Yeah, just a headache. Just a really painful headache that goes everywhere in my head. The autoimmune system, yeah, I don't know. Cause like, my blood tests are fine. My MRI scans are also fine. Hold on, I have the discharge paper. Hold on. But, when I stayed at the hospital, that was intense because, they had to give me my pills manually, and I was like, oh, okay. Hey, Marcy, we're talking about my health issues. So, MRI head and C-spine, no cause for symptoms, no CTZ lesion. B12 and folate normal. Viscolitis and porphyria screening pending. So, I'll tell you what they wrote down for my symptoms, okay? Persistent vomiting and progressive limb weakness. And progressive weight loss. Because, yeah, I did lose a lot of weight. And it's to the point where most of my clothes, they don't fit me anymore. So, yeah, it's not cancer, luckily, yeah. But, whatever it is that is happening, it's bad. And so, like, right now, there is a headache I'm having while feeling like I want to throw up, okay? I will be honest there. So, yeah, that's it, and like, honestly, I'm not even sure if I can even go outside and do my daily functions as much anymore, unfortunately. Like, liver over parasite. Sorry if that's insensitive. No, you're all good. You're all good. Everyone's theorizing at this point, but so what they're thinking of doing next after I got discharged. Oh wait, actually I have a funny story. I got my foot fondled like 3 different times in one day. Because I was letting the student specialists help me out, okay? I have tried visiting other doctors. Yes, I had 2 different doctors. And there was a whole bunch of like other nurses and doctors that were checking up on me during my stay at the hospital. And they were all as confused as I was. Okay, they were all just like, what? Yeah. And yeah, it's annoying because like I have a bad feeling that I might end up wheelchair bound sooner or later because of my weaknesses. That means I won't be able to do like my groceries, I won't be able to like walk anywhere, go to places, and like the back of my head as an agoraphobic person, I think it's a win. I think it's a win in the back of my head, but also I know it's not a win because like, hey, I need to get groceries, you know? So I rarely leave my room, okay? I rarely leave my room ever since this all started happening. Yeah, so stomach problems, unable to eat, unable to stand for a long time. Shock, constant headaches, cause not being able to move. Pain all over, cause not being able to move, yeah. And, progressive weakness in my arms as well, because they were testing out my nerves. You know how they do the little hammer thing where they test out your nerves? My legs, they were a little responsive, but my arms, they were not responsive at all. And I think that had something to do with some nerve issues that I had when I was in high school. I live alone. And I don't like saying my age. I'm just an adult, okay? But yeah, no, cause like when I was in high school, on bright side you'll be able to do a wheelie. A wheelie! It's crazy! They see me rolling, they hating. Yeah, assume whatever age you want, I'm just an adult. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like going into my personal life at all. That's something like no one needs to know. But health issues wise, since it's gonna be affecting the channel a bit, I will be talking about that. Shock, headache, yeah, and yeah. So what they're also thinking of trying to do for me is getting me physiotherapy. Because in their words, my strength is there. It's just the fact that I get so tired so easily. And so they're gonna try and help me get my strength back up because like me walking, I look like a penguin waddling, okay? That's how I look like when I walk nowadays. Or like a Lego man, okay? I look like a Lego person walking around without my walking stick. Biopsy. They have talked about it. But, I doubt they're gonna do anything yet, but they're just waiting on my gastronomy and my nerve conduction test, which they also, put me into. So when I get a call for that, I will go there and I will see what happens then, because like, even during my hospital stay, one of the nurses was checking on me and I was trying my best not to like throw up right then and there, and even she noticed it and she was like, "Are you feeling nauseous?" I was like, "Yes, I am. I really am. I'm like trying to hold it back." I don't know, that's the thing. If it's my like belly eat or because of your nerves. Do you have head trauma maybe? No, I do not have head trauma, which is surprising. I won't ask you, Captain, so you're all good. So, no, I do not have any kind of head trauma, not that I know of. But I will say about like my nerve issues in my arms, because I know what happened there. And funny enough, I was in the middle of a maths exam when like my arm started tingling and I was like, "Ooh, this is weird." And then it started shocking me so badly. Like if I had a pain scale, that shit was on a 10, okay? That shit was on a 10. Belly would cause immune system decline, I would cause nerve system so lower, which cause muscles weakness and slowly start to cause a headache. But that is fair enough. So we need to figure out whatever is going on with my stomach, honestly. But yeah. I was in the middle of a math exam and yeah, I got shocked by both my arms, okay? It wasn't one arm, it was both my arms. And that shit was on a 10, okay? That's 1 to 10, highest, okay? That made me cry. That made me cry during my exam, that made me cry when I got home, that made me cry until I fell asleep, okay? That was the worst pain I've ever had in my life. And it kept going up and down from my pinky to my elbow. It was horrible, okay? And it was both arms. I could not bend my arm. I could not do anything with said arm. So I don't know what happened there, but I kind of mentioned it to them and they were also kind of confused about that. I was like, huh? During a math exam? Yeah. The frozen pizza is catching up to me. Listen. They also asked about my diet, actually. I'll tell you that, yeah. So, they were asking about my diet, and so I told them about my daily routine of how I eat things. And turns out, I've been eating like a vegan. I rarely had meat, which is surprising, because, like, I like meat, and, like, I like vegetables too, okay? But yeah, they're also thinking of giving a dietitian as well to help me out, because like, oh my god. But like, yeah, other than that, they kind of told me to relax for like a week or so, just like, hey guys, you should like stay home, don't do anything too much, because like, yeah, I feel like you're gonna fall again if you try to do something. I'm like, oh, okay, but like I need to do my groceries. Yeah, it's like yeah. As a disease, the rare condition makes your body doesn't have enough hormones, symptoms include fatigue, nausea, darkening of the skin, dizziness upon standing, pain in the abdomen and vessels. Hi, Bonnie. Hi. I don't know about the darkening of the skin. Like, my skin already looks grayish. I'll be honest, my skin already looks grayish, okay? So, like, I'm hearing a lot about nerve issues and all I think is, allodynia. You could ask your friends to pick it up, and it feels like they're good ones, and they might actually do it for you. Yeah, I would ask my friends, but, they're all, like, all the people here that I know in my real life, like Fantasy and Arthur, yeah, from homosexing, okay, remember that era? Yeah, they're both quite busy, unfortunately, and I don't want to bother either of them, cause like one's working and one's studying in like university, okay, and yeah, I know they would like help me if they could, but I feel like it's my own personal health problems that's happening, and I don't feel entitled to drag them into what is considered my health, because like my best friend Arthur, they have their own conditions they have to deal with as well, and yeah, so I'm just kind of here. I'm just kind of here being like, anemia? I have low iron. And the only other medical history that I have is like asthma and, what is it called? Allergies. Not your friend, yeah, the fish in a diet, like, protein is important. Yeah, I know. I put like tuna in my salads. So I do have protein, and I do have vegetables a lot, cuz I thought a lot about like my eating habits. So at the beginning, I would experiment with eating a lot of like different things each week. So one of them, I made like meals and I ate that, didn't stick. And the next week I would go like, oh yeah, let's try something healthier. Would try that, didn't stick. I tried having like, let's say popsicles to get at least some sort of like sugar in me. That didn't help. I've tried cakes. That didn't help. So I went through a lot of things trying to figure out what would stick. But in the end, nothing stuck. And yeah, I've tried eating like, let's say like, some sort of like fast food. What are we talking about? We're talking about my health issues and how it's probably gonna affect the channel and me. Like if you're confused about it, suggest watching the beginning. But yeah, hi Lethal. Yes, I'm talking. But yeah, hold on. Let me grab some water. My mouth is so dry. Yeah, I hope they get better for me soon, because it's been 7 months. It's been 7 months of me being in limbo, being sick, over and over, and I am getting so tired of it. I'm gonna be real here. And the worst part is that, the doctors, they think it's either something like mental that's going on. How about fruit? Natural sugar from banana. I've tried fruit. Yeah, the title says that, yeah. The worst part is the fact that they dug through my history, and they found out that I had a TW eating. If you guys get triggered by disorders, you might wanna mute me now. But I used to have a really bad eating disorder, and they dug that out from my past, and they were like, "Hey, could this be it?" And I was like, no, cause like that thing lasted for like a whole ass year, and I was like, it could be it, but during the time where it all started, I wasn't actively purging or anything like that. So so they was like, oh, okay. But I feel like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's your eating disorder from like years ago. I'm like, oh shit, okay, damn. Lost my glasses. You're all good. You're fine with it. You're fine. But yeah. So, oh my god, guys! Now you learned like one new thing about me. That's the closest thing you get, guys. But yeah. So yeah, they kind of dug that up and they were like, could this be it? I was like, no, couldn't be it. I wasn't having any issues with eating during the said time where it all started. And like, I didn't start any new kind of medications during that month or anything like that, so I don't know what could have done it, you know? It's annoying. It's annoying, and listen, like, I have a Throne account, right? And just for jokes, my friend was like, put a hot pink walking cane in there. So I did. Hey, listen, I can have 2 walking sticks, okay? They relate to your mental health. You can't control, and I hope they diagnose you correctly. Yeah, no, I hope they do too, because I do not like getting shocked by my nerves every single second. I do not like being crippled and not being able to walk properly, not even hold things, being so tired to the point where I just fall asleep at my desk randomly. I do not like getting constant headaches that hurts like a bitch. Almost feels like a migraine, but it's not a migraine because I've had one in my life. And also, of course, I'm very exhausted from throwing up almost everything I eat. Even though I like the food I eat, okay? Like, I could be having the most delicious donut and no, my body would be like, no. And it would just like immediately throw it back up. And I hate it, okay? Like, I learned some things that I shouldn't have, because like the aftertaste of regurgitating is horrible. Like milk, it tastes like rotten milk when it comes back up. The work that took months is insane to me. I'm so sorry to go through this. It's fine. I'm slowly growing used to it, honestly. I'm just like, oh, okay. Now my body shape just reminds me of Jinx from Arcane, I'll be honest. That is exactly how I look like, but more bony. So yeah, it's pretty icky what's happening. Yeah, I'm glad I can like say it in full detail right now, because I feel like you guys deserve to know, because again, it is a channel that well, it's my channel and you guys like it. I don't know why you guys like it, but you do. I feel like I don't deserve that. But imposter syndrome. Anyways, so yeah. I will be. Hi Josh. You send a bread emoji at a serious stream. We love the vow. Marcy. But thank you, Marcy. But the fact that you guys have been here for me with and like supporting me with my channel and stuff, it means a lot, especially through the literal health crisis I'm going through right now. Well, you know what? I might even put some pictures on the screen. you guys can see my hospital stay. Let me try to do this. Ooh, my hand is not working well. Let me grab a image. Here you go. Do you guys like it? It's just me in the hospital. Yeah, you guys, this is my hand review. Me eating my and getting a treatment for our cancer. I hope it goes well for her. But yeah, that was me in the hospital with the hospital food, and I was just like, oh yeah. it like, but yeah, it was that was an experience being in there, and I'm most likely gonna go back in there. Let's be real. It's gonna take a long time. The thumbs up, yeah. I was like, hospital. I was just like, tongue out, hospital era, go crazy. I'm grateful that you guys are all here for me, okay? It means a lot, especially in this little tricky time I'm in. I'm so lucky that healthcare is free where I am, okay? New Zealand has free healthcare, and I'm so glad for that because, like, I would hate to ask for money. I don't like asking for money. It makes me feel so bad to do anything of that sort. Cause like, whenever people donate in my streams, I was like, why did you guys donate? The back of my head is like, why? I don't deserve it. But I do want to make like ASMR and like voice acting my full-time career because again I'm severely agoraphobic. I have a paranoid disorder, and again with the whole system thing and a bunch of other mental health issues, like this is the one thing I like doing. This is the one kind of job I want to do for the rest of my life because like, hey, it makes me feel comfortable. It makes me happy knowing that I've like helped others and like have helped done things, at least a little change in your like lives, okay? It may end up being a little blip in your life, but I'm just happy doing what I do, okay? Making art, making friends, making audios, helping others. It's the least I want to do. Like, yeah. You don't know, because you offered puppy bells. You don't have to feel like it's given its earned. Aww. I have agoraphobia too. Hey twin. Hey twin, not you. Yeah. I just like making all these types of content for you guys, and I'm just so grateful for you guys just all being here for me in this like a little tough time I'm going through, and yeah, it means a lot. I'm not crying, you are. I'm not crying. And I'll be honest, yeah. I'm scared. I'm very scared about my health. I'm very scared about like what's gonna happen to me, or like how it can affect everyone else, or like whatever the hell it is, and I really hope that there is some sort of treatment out there to help me get over this, because like this is the worst I've felt physically in a long time. And as like an asthmatic kid back in the day who lived in a hospital, an asthmatic and mute child who lived in a hospital, it was terrible. Yeah, I'm also pretty touched up. I don't allow anyone to touch me. I don't allow it. It gives me the ick, and yeah. I've only let 3 people touch me in my whole life, okay? With my consent. Wishing the best so you recover quickly and stay strong. I'm trying, my friend. I'm trying my best, darling. I'm trying. But yeah. So yeah, that's been what's been happening, and I'm frightened about everything because like this is like some sort of major health issue and yeah. Hold up, I'm feeling nauseous. Okay, I'm back from the dead. Oh! Then how and you are Grim? We're gonna have a life together. Well, listen here. I mean, hubby, fly out to me, cause like, okay, like my living situation is fine. It's just the fact that I can't do anything, basically. I have a bed, but I don't have a bed frame because I can't like put it up. So I'm just like telling Grim like, come over here, help me put my bed together. I'm scared. Cause I can't lift those bed frames without me actively like panting like a damn dog. Okay, like I just ran like a marathon. I'm sure you'll get better soon. I'm sure you got this. I hope so. Cause like I'm a stubborn little bitch. Okay, like, hey, you're not like gonna destroy my health without me fighting back. Is this it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's like it's a mess. It's a mess. But I hope I can get through it. I hope I can keep making ASMRs for you guys because again, it's one of my oldest coping mechanisms actually. Literally, if I feel bad about anything, boom, I make ASMRs. That's why I make so much. Okay. I make so much for no damn reason other than to help me feel better, and then in return it helps you feel better. That makes sense, you know? Yippee, yippee, yippee. Oh yeah! There was, oh my god, one time. I didn't eat anything, right? I didn't eat anything and I was like at the hospital, this is the second hospital visit, okay? I didn't drink anything or anything like that, but I regurgitated my own saliva. That was an experience, and like, I felt like a frothing machine because it was all froth. You know what? I'm gonna make as much AR you want, boss. Oh my god, dog! Listen, dog, you know. Dog, you don't have to. You don't have to feel entitled to. I know I always bug you for more of JR, but you know you don't have to. It's all less jokes. But what wife? Wife, fictional wife. But yeah, like yeah, this is genuinely like I think the one and only time in my YouTube, okay, where I'm going to be like open and honest and like vulnerable this once. Cause like I don't like being vulnerable in front of people, I will be honest. If it's to my friends, that's a rare occasion. But if it's to like a public mass like you guys, I don't rarely do that, but yeah, I realized it was you. Oh my god, Bass. Yeah, but yeah, this is yeah, I think this is the subject that I wanted to talk about today, and yeah, I hope you guys can be patient with me and be okay with me like taking breaks here and there, because like I'm getting so exhausted. I'm getting so tired. My arms and my legs are well crippled. So yeah, I hope you guys can stick by me for this, but if not, I get it, I understand. If you don't want to stick by it, because like, you have your needs, I have mine, and yeah, I just wanted to say that. Also, look at my boy, this is my boy, Hey Vox! No matter, it makes so much of you happy, and it's important to take care of yourself. You value you as a person, and you're deserving of the rest. Thank you for being there. Aww. Hey, Vox, you can always stop in the beginning if you want. It's okay. As long as you're alive, that's all that matters. I'm trying my best. Okay, Vox, would you like a quick rundown? Quick summary rundown of this entire shenanigan. This entire shenanigan of my health. I still can't believe I got my foot fondled. So, hold on. Let me do this. Hi Atlas, hi baby. So, one, I talked about my history, like from when it began, when my illness began 7 months ago. I went to the hospital, how I came back and they didn't do anything. Went back to hospital, they gave me Acidex and stuff, but it didn't do anything because I keep regurgitating said pills. Wedding dress with Jay or something. Jay would be in a suit and I would be in the suit too. Anyways, but and then I started talking about my symptoms in depth and how like they've been affecting me, like my constant headaches, stuff like that. And I'm taking 6 pills a day, okay? I'm taking 6 pills a day to survive. To survive and not be in like pain or stuff. So I was giving a rundown of my pills as well and like what I take. And then we were talking about like my progressive limb weakness, how my blood test and MRIs was like clear for everything. How my nerve issues started and how it worsened. And yeah, basically things like that, and also my progressive vomiting, because that's been going on for 7 months straight. There has not been a day where I have not vomited, and if I had eaten something, like I'm out eating something with friends, I have to play ping pong with my stomach to keep it down until I go out. No, we do not, the doctors do not know what illness it is. They are so confused as I am. Also, Josh, what is it with the pineapple? Should I draw? I'll draw a little bee. I'll draw a little bee for Josh. There you go. Have a little bee. Yeah, I am an enigma. Here you go. That's a little bee for you, Josh. There you go. B. There you go. But yeah. That's essentially the rundown. But if you want more details, I do go into detail about it and how I started crying because I was scared, like on stream, which is wow. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, that's essentially the rundown of it. And yeah, I would understand again if anyone wants to like leave and be like, yeah, but like, you're not producing more content than usual. I'm good with that. Like I would understand. You're all here for the content. Some of you guys hear from me as well, so like yippee. I don't know if it's some, I don't know if it's all. I don't want to assume anything here. I'm just saying. But yeah, but I did have to push myself a bit. I will admit that for Pride Month, because I'm uploading everything. I'm uploading every day of Pride Month. So I did push myself for that, unfortunately. I will haunt the server as always. As you should, Shadow, as you should. But yeah, I'm uploading every day of Pride Month, and that's gonna be a hassle because like, listen, I just got out of the ER like literally a day ago. Getting discharged and getting wheelchaired everywhere. Talking about Dr. House to the doctors. And how most people call me Doctor most people call me Dr. House and stuff. But yeah, like that was a weird story to go through. You're an awesome person, an amazing friend who has been there for everyone. What would not see you here for you, even though I don't comment. I enjoy your presence and I love your streams. Aw. What they said about Doctor House? Oh, they love it. They love the show. They like it. It was very almost the same. Almost. Early, would you mind talking about your nerve and muscles pain a little bit more? I have a chronic illness and I know about a lot of health complications. I'm not professional, but I want to help. Okay, so my nerves. So when they did the little hammering nerve thing, both my arms, they didn't flinch. They did not react at all. I didn't feel a thing. I hate school so much. What's going on? Are you relatively speaking? Yeah, let's go with that. But yeah, so my arms, they don't react to anything, and my leg, they barely react to the little hammer thing. So every once in a while I get these nerves of pain that, like, these bursts of energy, not energy but, like, you know, electricity throughout my entire body. So I'm getting shocked every couple seconds by my entire body, and sometimes on the worst ones they stun me and they make me pause. I'm like, Turns out on me, and I don't have a belly button but stitches on, so I haven't triggered that into my body. Ooh. Yeah, so that's mainly about the nerve stuff, and the muscles is, I think, due to the lack of nutrition I'm getting from my body, because like 90%, not even 90%, I think 99% of the food I regurgitate out. And then there's like a 5% that's still in me, that's keeping me alive. So that's what the doctors are telling me there. It's like, yo, like that 5% is keeping you alive, my guy, right now. Like, if you were regurgitating it all, you would not be alive. And I was like, oh, true. You got me there. So yeah, they're just kinda telling me about that stuff. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Ah! Ooh, that is a weird pain. Wait, ooh. Oh. Wait, constant pain? No, but my muscles, they twitch randomly. Sorry, I just felt like I just got stabbed in the side of my stomach. No, I did not. I just had like the sharpest pain in my stomach. Holy shit, I felt like I just got stabbed. Oh. Whew, okay. That ibuprofen better kick in, because I swear to god. Anyways, as I was saying, guys. I wasn't trolling at the one spot, it just happened, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, muscle spasms. Like, last night, when I was trying to sleep, my entire arm twitched, and I felt like I punched something. I think I punched a stuffy on accident, and I felt so bad. I was like, did you yeah, it's that 5% that's keeping me alive right now, of food and water that stays in the system. So, what I do to take my pills is, like, I would take them first, and then I eat something, and I hope for the best that it stays down long enough so it actually dissolves, because, like, I've eaten things 7 hours ago, right? I've eaten things 7 hours ago, I forgot to mention this, and, they would regurgitate intact. Like, I could have, like, a small piece of carrot, right? Okay? And then 7 hours later, after eating it, and I regurgitate something else, it comes back up, intact. And I don't know what the fuck's going on. Work vertigo, can see straight. 7 times. Oh, damn. Yeah, but no, like, nothing in my body is dissolving in the time span it's meant to be. I think that's my assumption. Saying the pills keep you alive. The pills do not keep me alive, they're just helping me out with what I need help with. Like the folic acid is with my liver, thiamines with the nerves. But yeah, like I've had muscle spasms where I accidentally punched the wall or something. Experience vertigo. It was kind of scary. Oh no, it sounds scary. I hope you're okay from that. But yeah, like I can't go to anyone for help. Like if I have a medical emergency, I don't like calling the ambulance. Okay, I don't like making a scene. So my neighbors will be like, oh, why do they have an ambulance there? Could they be having a medical issue? I'm going to learn how to drive soon and get my, like, restricted and stuff so I can... Instead of, like, walking around while being crippled, I can drive around while being crippled. Have you heard anything about autonomic neuropathy or my multiple sclerosis? They have checked for sclerosis. They don't think I have it. They don't think I have it. Punch anyone with my random spasms. I don't want to sound too grim here, but is that possibly you could have kicked the bucket from this? Yeah, there is a possibility I could have kicked the bucket with it because, like, if my body was fully regurgitating everything I've eaten or drank, I wouldn't be here. I will tell you that right now. I would not be here. I would have croaked, okay? And, remember, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, and 3 minutes without air, okay? So, yeah, I could have croaked from it, and I'm glad I'm not croaked. It's just the concerning part right now is my weight loss. Because, like, I'm skin and bones. My stomach is going invert. I like my stomach is like inverted a bit. You know how it has like a concave? Yeah, it looks like that. It has a slight concave right now. So I'm about to cosplay as a Minecraft skeleton soon enough. I'm telling you guys. But yeah, it's terrible. But let's just hope. Let's just hope for the best that it gets better. Okay, I want to get better health. I wanna make more content. I'm probably going to make more content and try to push myself out of my comfort zone, which a lot of people are gonna hate me for. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, like please stay in your comfort zone. Don't stress yourself too much. Don't do that. But it's something I enjoy doing, and it makes me happy when I do it. So, do you experience any heart palpitations? Next thing you know, but it's just microskeleton noises. Yeah, that's really me. You should be a gay. No. I'm gonna be a butler, okay? I do not experience any heart palpitations. I do not have any heart conditions. My heart feels fine. Just right. Oh wait, hold on. My lungs feel weird. Where is my inhaler? Hold on. Oh no! Walking stick, come with me. Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I felt like I was getting up to get my inhaler, and wow, my legs, they don't work too well. Okay, put that there. Okay, inhaler done. Okay, my lungs feel better. Anyway, so please don't do whatever you're not comfortable with, please. Your life is much more precious than any video. Fair enough. I get what you mean, but make it again. I think that's one of the things that bring me joy a lot in my life was making videos. As like when we started, from what I remember with Nats being in charge, we would watch Nats like get so happy over making videos, like constantly making things, and I think I adopted the same thing with that. It makes us all very happy making content and just in general helping people whenever we can, I guess. Yeah, ambient sounds of an inhaler. Yeah. Any questions, let me know if you want stuff. No, you're all good. You're all good to ask questions. Like, if it's too personal, then I will straight up tell you. I'm not one of those people who, like, feel inclined to tell you everything about my life. I'm not one of them at all. Like, if it doesn't concern you, it doesn't concern you, you know? Like, I say that in the nicest way. Like, I'm not one of those people who just randomly bring up, like, my entire family heritage at, like, a family dinner for no damn reason, okay? You do love the people. You're like I'm not a hero. I'm just a little bitch with a microphone who talks into it. Yeah, like I just damn. That's it. That's what I do. I talk into a microphone trying to give like the experience of having like a partner or like validation, because like I yearn for it. Let's be real, everyone yearns for some sort of validation in their life, okay? Everyone yearns for it, and you gotta get it somewhere. And I used to be an enjoyer of, well, not used, I still am an enjoyer of like ASMR videos. That's my kind of way to describe someone. Aww, I need a microphone. Aww, guys. But yeah, I used to listen to ASMRs as well before I started my channel, because like my I think Nats, they were looking for specific ASMRs that they couldn't find, so they started making it themselves. But other than that, like everyone craves some sort of validation from somewhere. And even though some people might look down upon ASMRs, just know that it's one way of getting validation. It's just living life. Sometimes you just want to hear yourself being called a good girl, good boy, whatever gender you are. You just wanna feel like someone's proud of you. Someone's like there and listening to every problem and needs, and that you're like loved and cared for. And I get that, because like everyone does that. The most ASMR is okay. You're definitely inspiring channel. Most ASMR is stop pricks. You, however, are not a prick. Oh, I feel so happy that I'm not a prick. Like, I try my best to help everyone in need. Like, I think I taught Gracie how to make thumbnails. I've taught a lot of VAs how to make thumbnails, Eris as well. And like, I try my best to help everyone around me, because like I feel like everyone else deserves the spotlight more than me. So like I'm surprised I even got this far. I'm telling you that right now. Yes, I feel full after a single bite, mind you. I can feel full after a single bite. We're proud of you. Aw, guys, hey, that's my job as a VA, to say like, oh my god, I'm proud of you. But like, I'm very happy you guys are like sticking by me and my channel through this like tough time, because I'll be honest, there was multiple tough times that I went through while doing this channel, because a lot of different things has happened in my life, and this is one of the little ones. I'm telling you this right now. This is one of the little ones. There were big things that happened, and I never talked about it because it's not the nicest way. It's not your business to know about it. Do you feel a burning sensation in your chest? No. My throat gets like really dry really fast though. Hey, Samara, thanks for strawberry VR. Your vibe in the channel are definitely inspiring. I'm glad people give you a spotlight. Just the kind of person you are. I'm proud of you. You'll survive. Oh, Vox! Vox, you're gonna make me cry. Y'all are gonna make me cry. What the hell? Like, but yeah, I tried out my best to help everyone in the best way I can. Like, I know I can't help everyone in the world. That's at the end of the day, it's not my job to help and save everyone in the world like Superman, okay? Listen, I'm crippled, I can barely do so much. But yeah, I just like giving people the spotlight and attention that they deserve. Like, I'll collaborate with people, and then I'll give them more lines than me. I purposely get them to do more lines than me because I want people to have like little choices, little appetizers of people's voices. So I would barely speak little. Like, here guys, have this voice. Have a little listen to this voice. It's really cool, right? Look at that. Hope you get better relatively soon. We all love you and we'll stand by you whenever you go through because you're a person worth supporting. Aww! Like, I know ASMRs who's way more supporting and they have like little to no subscribers and I feel bad and I try to give them a spotlight because I'm like, oh my god, your voice is so pretty. Can I collab with you? And the most recent one, the most recent collab that I've done is with a VA called Mermaid Shore Audios. It's all my members, but it will come in public in Pride Month. You sound like you sound like a nervous Mickey Mouse back there. Nervous Australian Mickey Mouse.
Sorry, pal. Sorry. Mickey Mouse is just well, I guess fronting here now. Sorry, my bad, gang.
Anyways, so yeah, no, that's just my normal voice. Nervous Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Also, it was so awkward because like the nurses, they were whenever like we chatted, they were like, "Oh yeah, like what do you do for work?" And I was like, I edit videos for people," which is true. I do edit videos for people, to some people, just for that little extra money. Okay. But yeah, they'll be like, "Ooh, what kind of videos?" I'm like, and I just look at them like, "Ooh." Yeah, see? Yeah, I can do a Mickey Mouse impression. Mickey Mouse ASMR win? Anyways.
Yeah, pal.
Do you feel constantly fatigued? Yes. Aching pain through your body? Yes. Do you get dizzy when you stand up quickly? Yes. Yes, immediately. I'd love to join a live stream where I could use my voice impersonations in video games like you do, Val. Aww. Like, I love voice acting. I've been like doing like I'm on Casting Call Club and I've been like trying my best to like get in there and be like, ooh, let's see. And like I got accepted into a Discord server of people and their first impression was literally me in the hospital. And like you could hear the hospital acoustics. And the people in my Discord server, because I also joined the VC there. I'm like, and they all heard the hospital acoustics that I had there. And it was also the daunting question. Yeah, it's just like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, so you see. I tell them it's storytelling. Have you ever paused out after standing up in a dizzy feeling? Do I need a Discord server to do that? You just need a Discord account. Have you ever passed out about standing up and feeling dizzy? No, I do not pass out. I cling onto the wall for dear life. And then I get my breathing steady. I like, if there's a wall beside me, I'm clinging onto that like it's a lifeline. But usually I have my walking stick nearby. So I use that instead. Cause like, that's a wall and I would prefer my grip on a walking stick better. Like, my sleeping spells are usually when I'm like, luckily when I'm sitting down or somewhere because like, when I was in the waiting room for like 7 hours, yes, I was in the waiting room for 7 hours, I fell asleep 5 different times in that. I was like, tilt table test for pots. No, I have not. I actually should get that tested, shouldn't I? I know I should have been resting, but I was bored, okay? I was bored and I had my laptop and I couldn't edit anything, okay? I should have brought my damn microphone, okay? I should have brought my damn microphone to that damn hospital room. I could have recorded things, okay? I could have done things. But no one let me. He's like, Gotta leave, but I can DM. Yeah, go on. You can DM. You know you can DM me, Vox. We're friends. Yeah, me bringing my microphone. Me bringing my microphone to the next time. Next time. Listen, next time. Hospital live stream, guys. I just bring my bike and it's like, hey guys, guess who's in the hospital? Oh man. That's how doctors start judging you. It's insane. Why is my phone buzzing? I'm scared. Hello? Oh, yeah, stop. It's okay. What do you mean wholesome? So talented. What am I doing? What do you mean? I'm just existing. It's only recommended, but when I'm hearing your symptoms, it seems like there's an issue with your autonomic system, vagus nerves, and small intestines. Oh, wow. Okay, Dr. House, I see how it is. Like, I need the IRL version of Dr. House to help me out, because, like, what the hell? Because, like, I get random pains randomly in my body. Like, when I was also in the waiting room, my leg started, like, hurting really badly, and I was like, huh? And I tried standing up, and I was like, I don't like Dr. Pepper. I don't like Dr. Pepper. I've tried Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry, I don't like it. How about water instead? I just like water. Also, why are you saying wholesome? What have I done? What have I done, guys? This is like the curse of Puppy Val. It's Butler. Have you gotten tested for autoimmune diseases? Somebody mentioned Dr. Pepper. Oh no, right. I have not. I don't think. Maybe in the past I have as a kid, but from what I know, no, I have not gotten tested for that. I feel like I feel like it should show up in my blood though, cause like my blood tests are all clear. They're all normal. Just my liver functions are low. That's why I'm taking the folic acid supplements. But yeah, I might end the stream here, guys, cause like my my hand is like gonna freaking give out. Yeah, but I'm gonna say that for this week. Oh my god, hi Potato! Potato, what's good? You came in at the wrong time. Cause I don't want to see a buy box. So I'm just gonna have to I might have to end it here, guys. So thank you guys, thank you everyone for coming, and yeah, and if you just joined, I suggest watching the entire thing if you want to, or like skip to parts you want to hear. But yeah, this is just all about my mental health, not my mental health, my physical health issues, and how it's gonna affect a lot of things. But yeah. I was gonna help a little. Yeah, I'm so glad. Thank you for like giving me suggestions about like autoimmune diseases and stuff like that. I definitely will be needing that probably in the future. But later on this week, I'm probably gonna stream with Sila and Kuro, and that'll probably be the only other stream besides this one this week. But yeah, I would like to take a rest from streaming on Monday. As like again, I'm exhausted. I'm getting tired. Yeah, so please be aware of that. And Jenik, did you get that tested? I don't know. I know someone who has it. I don't know anyone who has it actually. But yeah. Thank you guys. Oh my god, the hearts. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Great day, night, wherever you are. Again, I don't know where you live. I mean, or I do. I mean, I'm a sleep paralysis demon, so like, yeah. I will try to get rest after this stream. I will try my best. But other than that, thank you guys. I love you. Thanks for listening to me ranting about my health. I hope you guys have a great day. Love you!